Morning and welcome to the Healthy CEO. I have been wanting to do this for a super long time, and I think I just am going to rip the band-aid and start, and we'll see how this goes. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Megan Anderson, and I have been in the health and wellness industry now for just about 10 years. I'm getting ready to celebrate my 10-year anniversary in February, which is super crazy to think. I completely shifted careers about 10 years ago and went into something that I had no experience in, no expert at all, but I wanted it. I wanted this change so much. My husband and I had been running our own commercial AV company for about 13 years. At the time, we had 3 little kids, and life was crazy. And as much as I loved being an entrepreneur and a CEO and owning my own business, it was not my passion. There was like something was missing, and I didn't know what that was. And when I found out about the business opportunity that I'm a part of now, I found out about the partnership that I could create with Beachbody, Now Body. It was like my whole world had shifted. I had kind of come into being a business owner the way I was raised, and through my dad, and our family environment. And so that was kind of like all I knew was that entrepreneurial spirit, business owner drive. And when I had kids, it sort of like changed my perspective, right, in so many different ways, as we know that motherhood can. And I wanted both. I wanted to figure out how to have a career and be driven to have success, but also be a mom too. And so that's what that provided for me. I had always been interested and into my own personal fitness journey. So that's where the healthy and fit kind of aspect comes from. But then to be able to take the best part of my day and turn it into a business, it was like God created it, handed it to me on a silver platter, said to run with it. So, I have so many things that I want to share with you. I want to keep these short and sweet. I want to be able to come in every single week and share with you my perspective. My whole philosophy when it comes to coaching and when it comes to leading my team is we talk often about next level business, next level fitness, next level nutrition, next level living, and my next level leaders this year kicking things off really strong. But the concept behind that comes from and was born from my own journey and has taken me so long to get to the place where I am in my business, in my fitness, in my nutrition. And so by sharing kind of what the concept of next level is, helping other women sort of like find that process for themselves, letting them realize that it doesn't have to be, it's not an overnight thing, right? It doesn't have to be a quick something, and to enjoy the process while you go. So when we talk about and refer to next level, it is about taking you from where you are right now and doing 1% better, taking that next little step to level up, right? So a good example is for someone that has never started their fitness journey, they want to start losing weight. Their next level is committing to start, right? They say, I'm ready, I'm going to start. That's going to the next level. Maybe you have somebody that is like, okay, I've been doing all the fitness for years and years and years, and now I'm really ready to incorporate nutrition and understand what that looks like. That would be your next level, right? So it's going to be different for everybody. And it doesn't mean that it's elite fitness or elite nutrition or something really crazy. It really just is about being that 1% better than you were yesterday. So oftentimes you'll hear that when I'm coaching my clients inside of our next level living fit gym or inside of our next level, our next level leadership mentorship. When I'm working with my team is we're always talking about, look, we're looking at creating those consistent habits every single day, right? And it's not like we never think about giving up. Like that's never my mindset. Like my whole philosophy with my approach is, how can I do things differently? Okay, this isn't working. How can I do things differently. It never enters my mind to quit or give up or just throw in the towel. It's like, okay, I'm frustrated. This is not happening the way I need it to. I don't feel good about the process here. Let's take a step back and figure out a way around or a different way or a better way in some shape or form, right? So oftentimes you'll hear me say that. So kind of like wanting to just premise this, whole concept of me coming in on a weekly basis and talking to you about the daily 1%. And it really comes back to what is it that you can do to take your current situation to a next place. So when I come in each week, I'm going to kind of pull the different aspects of what it means to be a healthy CEO and all the different aspects of my life of how I'm leveling up, what I'm doing right now, maybe what my 1% is right now, and maybe something that you can take away as well. For me, being a healthy CEO not only means like the obvious with fitness and nutrition, but it means really taking care of those 6 inches between my ears, my mindset, my morning routine, all of my time saving, time blocking exercises that I go through. I have a new number of different ways where I work really hard to balance my life. I want so much to be, career driven and goal driven, visioned, all that stuff for my business, for my team, for that aspect of my life. But I also really want to be a good mom and a good wife. And I want to make sure that I'm intentional and present in all of those aspects of my life. And I am a huge believer that you can have and be and do all those things and not be crazy or stressed out or kill yourself over it. Okay. And so that's essentially where I'm going with all of this. Working towards, becoming the healthiest CEO that I can in my home, in my work, in my business life, in all aspects. And sharing with you the daily 1% of what are the things that you can do to get better every day, right? And in another kind of thing that I'm thinking that I really want from you is to be getting your wheels turning on the things that you can maybe move a smidgen further along your daily 1% and then what that can look like for you. Okay. So my goal with coming in and sharing with you on a regular basis, a weekly basis, hopefully, will be to help you to get the wheels turning on the things that you can change, right? So how can I help you to grow? How can you go from where you are to the next level, right? Okay, so this week I wanted to share with you my focus. Now we're coming off the holidays, right? And it's crazy. And even though I'm all consistent in all the things, fitness and nutrition and all that stuff, the holidays do throw a wrench in things, right? And I will definitely say that food is not the same as it is when I'm like all by myself all winter long, before the fun seasons come. And so I am refocusing on my nutrition. I am realizing that I'm eating a lot of processed things, things that were like quick and fast. I love me some good salad dressings. And I've been into the Cheez-Its more than I should. I should just stop buying those altogether. They're just horrible. They're good, but they're horrible to have in the pantry. So this week, my focus is going to be on nutrition. Okay, now I take that because nutrition is so vast. Okay, we will totally get there in little pieces, but like you could literally make yourself crazy with all the things you can do with nutrition, right? Because there's just so many levels. There's so many levels, and you can just make small tweaks and make changes like overnight, right? So we're just going to take it in bits and pieces. And again, I'm going to share with you what I'm doing because I know where I'm struggling right now and how I can be 1% better this week going into next week. So I want to clean it up. So my focus for myself is that I'm going to eat less processed things. So I'm going to eat more whole foods, and I'm also going to increase my vegetable intake because I realize that has also fallen off track. What always works for me is when I feel like I'm in a place where I'm like, okay, things don't feel right, not necessarily the scale, but mostly I'll feel like just uncomfortable. Sometimes it's emotionally too, and I know foods can have triggers to that. I will take a step back and say, you know what, I'm going to start tracking because I don't always track. I'm pretty spot on with what I'm doing. But when I pull out my paper and my pencil or my tally sheets or journal, whatever I've got going on, and I start really looking in how much protein I'm eating, how many vegetable servings am I having? Like yesterday, I'm way off. I'm thinking I'm doing one thing and I'm not. And even being at this for so long, I'm like, I got this. I got this. I know what I'm doing. And I was way off yesterday when I started to calculate what I had been eating and realizing that I had not been getting in nearly as many vegetables as I needed to. Thankfully, Shakeology helps with some of that and the greens and all of that kind of stuff. But you can't just live on supplements, right? I mean, that's just not it helps to bridge the gap, but you should not just live on supplements. So it's helpful, but having the real things in place are huge. Okay, so I'm cleaning it up and I'm eating more vegetables. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm like never touching anything processed ever again. It means that I'm just doing less and less, and I'm journaling my food and I'm writing down what I'm doing, and that will help me over the next couple of weeks to just get back into that rhythm, right? Kind of get back to where I was, feel better about my day, give me some more energy, and then I can kind of keep going, right? Okay. So one of the things that as I was kind of going through this process is I was like, all right, I know everybody else out there kind of struggles with this stuff too. So I am going to be putting together a 6-day challenge for next week that you're invited to join us on. I kind of shared this in some of my private accountability groups already, but I want to put it out there to let you know that you're also invited to join us. So the 6 days, it's called Master Your Meal Prep, and it starts on Monday. And so if you're not really familiar with meal prepping, I know some people prep, some people like roll their eyes because they think it's just too time consuming. Well, this is going to change that for you. Okay. I want to show you how it can be a time saver. I want to show you how you can save money on groceries. I want you to no longer stress about what's for dinner at the end of the workday, right? Help you to save time, better snack options, healthier homemade meals, and all of that stuff. Saving time and money is always at the top of most people's priorities, right? And so we're going to be covering all that stuff in the span of 6 days. I'm going to take it off of social media. So it's going to be in an exclusive group that I host inside of an exclusive app that I have access to. Okay, you're going to get a workbook for the week. There's going to be daily action items. It's an educational group. There's going to be recipes and all kinds of really great stuff in there, starting Monday and finish on Saturday, I believe. All my groups are designed so that you come in on your own time and schedule. So don't think that like you have to be in there at 9:00 on a certain day or whatever. I will go live. My partner and I will be sharing like our own tips and our own thoughts throughout the week too. But the groups are designed for you to come in on your own time and schedule. So just basically check in daily. You'll have the opportunity to also have access to some fitness programs. That's an option as well. The fitness programs will be no charge. The group, however, 6 days, we are charging $5 for the week. So that's all really that is. And so if you're interested in doing that with us, let me know. You can either drop a comment below or send me an email. And again, that starts Monday, the 16th, I believe is Monday. Okay, so I invite you to sort of take inventory of where you are right now. Is it your nutrition? Is it your fitness? Is it your business? Is it your morning routine or something that you really kind of fell by the wayside on, right? How did this last week go? How are you doing coming off of the holiday season? And where is just one thing, one little aspect of living a healthy and fulfilling life? How can you be 1% better this week and carry that into next week? Okay. I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear your comments, your suggestions, thoughts on where you're at, how you feel this type of like regular video could help you. I want to be able to come in on a regular basis and give you more tips and talk about the daily focus, have that healthy CEO mindset, and have some tips and tools for you to take forth with you so that you can continue to get better every single day. You know, that is really the key to long-term success. There's no such thing as quick fixes. There's no such things as overnight successes. The people that are out there that you see that are successful in their fitness, their nutrition, whatever the aspect of success that they're going through, it's the behind the scenes, daily, mundane, little tiny stuff for years. that has gotten them to where they are. There's no secret. There's no magic anything. It's about being consistent and sticking with it, whatever that one thing is, right? So you can have and be and do whatever it is that you are seeing in your vision and your goal. You just have to stick to it one little step at a time. Okay. That's it. Let me know what your 1% is. And if you want to join us for our 6-day challenge, drop a comment below or send me an email or a direct message, and I will talk to you about next steps in joining us for that group. All right. Thanks, guys.